G'day guys and welcome to ReDriven. Now look, the cars in this category, look, obviously they have to be safe and practical and reliable, but this is a car for single dads, so it also has to exude a certain sophisticated cool. It has to say, look, yes, I am a dad, so I'm doing my best at being a responsible adult, but it also has to say, hey, I'm single and I'm ready to mingle. It'd also help if it frustrated the ex a little bit as well. So what are the best used cars under $30,000 for single dads? Here's our top 5. Now, before we get into this, we've tried to spread this top 5 around a little bit. So there's a performance car, there's a luxury car, there's a classic, there's cars for adventuring. We've tried to throw in a bit of everything. And in 5th place, it's our performance car pick. It is the Subaru WRX. For 30 grand, single dads should be on the hunt for the 2014 to 2018 VA WRX, and ideally in the premium trim. But if you really want to annoy the ex, get one with the optional wing attached. The WRX is fast but practical. Its symmetrical all-wheel drive system will keep you and the kids safe while also firing you out of corners like a ballistic missile. And while the WRX becomes more mature and refined with every new generation, there's still something fun and almost juvenile surrounding the fast Subi. And you also know there's going to be some serious satisfaction when your ex goes, "You bought a WRX?" In 4th place, we have our more luxurious choice, but it is still dabbling its toes in the performance car pond. It is the Lexus IS350 F Sport. The IS350 is an exceptionally good car, but the F Sport, it's something special. It blends luxury and performance with genuine reliability and practicality. Also, if you happen to be picking up someone for a date, the F Sport just oozes class and cool. 30 grand should get you into a 2013 to 2016 F Sport, and at that price, it will have a few kilometers on the clock, but hey, it's a Lexus, so that shouldn't matter at all. Like the Lexus, this does its best to dabble in the luxury feels, but this thing just does it with some ultra cool old school charm. In 3rd place is the E28 5 Series BMW, but in particular, the M535i. Okay, look, it might not have anywhere near the safety credentials of a modern car, but the E28 is practical. It oozes cool. It's fun to drive, especially in that M535i spec, and your kids will just love the old school charm. Understandably, you might have some concerns when it comes to reliability, but E28s in this $30,000 area are generally in incredible condition, and they should have a thorough service history to give you some serious peace of mind. Plus, they are pretty simple machines with not all that many electronics, so hopefully that means there's less to go wrong. And my God, they're so cool. In 2nd place, we're getting deep into adventure mode, and it's probably the most sensible car on the entire list. It's the Toyota Prado. 30 grand should get you behind the wheel of 2012 to 2014 Prados in either standard trim with lower kilometers or modified and heavily accessorized, but with higher kilometers. We'd recommend finding one with some tasty mods and some 4x4 accessories, but just make sure it's been cared for and it has a full service history. The Prado has loads of room for the kids. With a few mods, it will get you about as far away from your ex as is humanly possible. And with Toyota's incredible reputation for reliability, it should easily last longer than your marriage did. Before we get to 1st place, can you please do us a favor and hit those like, subscribe, and bell icon buttons? And hey, why not go and follow us on all the socials as well? And in the top spot, look, it's not fast, it's not luxurious, but it will take you, your kids, and loads of their stuff far off the beaten track. It's the Ford Ranger. We had to have a 4x4 dual cab ute on this list, and for 30 grand, our pick is the Ranger. In particular, a post-facelift XLT from either late 2015 and into early 2016. The XLT is the sweet spot of the Ranger lineup, and for good reason. It's loaded with all the kit you and your kids will ever need. It's arguably the nicest to drive on the road, and it will tackle some very serious off-road terrain. Meaning your kids won't shut up about how awesome dad's new truck is to their mum. Plus, they're showing pretty good reliability, as long as they haven't been abused. And if you want to know all the graphic details, we've made a review video on one, and the link is just up here. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and remember, hit those like, subscribe, and bell icon buttons, and go and follow us on all the socials. And what did you think of the list? Let us know in the comments section below. See you next time. I wrote this, and I can't say it. Arguably the nicest. I'm dying, mate.